Trevor, first, what allowed you to be so effective tonight and had outstanding pitches?
I think my command was pretty darn good all night. I didn't have very many large misses, so command was good. My body felt really good coming into the start. I knew I was going to have my really good stuff. Ball was jumping out of my hand early, so velocity was good. And I think the game planning that we had was really good as well. So pretty good combination when you can have all three of those things going.
And Trevor, I would be remiss if I didn't ask about your shirt, not my logo, Don't Find Me. Would you like to say anything about that?
Nope.
Thanks, Trevor.
Next question's from Hunter Castillo. Go ahead.
Hey, Trevor, you mentioned the last two starts. You didn't feel great. Earlier today, Dave said that you kind of were dealing with a bug. Was that what you were talking about in those last two starts? Were you under the weather?
Yeah, partially. I mean, in Chicago, I just didn't feel great. Like my body just didn't recover. I was kind of half a day behind recovery-wise that entire cycle. And then against Anaheim, yeah, I was kind of sick. I woke up a little bit sick that morning, just a little bug. But yeah, everything cleared out and had a really good cycle this time. Felt great coming into the day. So, yeah, happy about that.
It seemed like today you were going to your looked at a two-seam fastball quite a bit early, but it's tracked as a four-seam fastball. Is that a two-seam or a four-seam? It looks like a two-seam.
Yeah, I threw 4 or 5 two-seams today. I think StatCast just isn't used to me throwing two-seams this year. I didn't throw a whole lot of them last year either in a short season, but over the course of 162 games, you need to have different weapons, and I think that tonight's kind of an example of that, right? Like it's not in the books, and I execute. It's definitely different than my four seam, and I get some strikeouts on it, and then kind of get some confusion going. So just part of the plan on getting through 162, start weaving in some different looks.
Is that based on opponent or just how you feeling with certain pitches?
A little bit of everything. My stuff is so good that I don't really have a bad matchup. Like there's not really, it's very rare that I would just eliminate a pitch against a certain guy. I know that like these pitches are more effective than those, but top to bottom, my stuff is really, really good. I think I have 4 or 5 pitches, probably 4 pitches that are in the top 5 of their category. So it's just a matter of like not getting predictable. I don't want guys to go up there and know that they can eliminate these 2 pitches and look for this one in this zone. I want to have, all 6 of my weapons going and have them have to game plan for all of them.
And how did you feel at the end of this one after 113 pitches?
Oh, great. I was trying to hide from Doc, so he'd send me back out there. My pregame prediction was 12 punch outs, so I was a little bit frustrated that I couldn't get 2 more in the last 3 innings there. I wanted to get the 8 so I could get a couple more.
Thank you.
Next question's from Fabian Ardaya. Go ahead.
Hey, Trevor, I know you sort of just mentioned that with the punch-outs. I mean, it seems like that first time through, you were really getting a lot of swing and miss. What sort of changed second time through? Was it more sort of how you attacked them, pitch to contact, or was it a lot more like that fastball that you were riding a lot tonight?
Yeah, I think I kind of finished hard early. Or I like the first time through, I kind of finished hard, and the second time through, it's a little bit more of a mix. Finishing soft or finishing hard. I was behind the last couple innings. I guess the 5th, 6th, and 7th. I was just behind way too much, and so that just limits what I can do. But yeah, overall, I think I came out of the gates pretty well.
Thanks, Trevor.
Next question's from JP Hornstra. Go ahead, JP.
Hey, Trevor, you mentioned your pregame prediction was 12 strikeouts. Do you always predict before a game how many strikeouts you'll have?
Not always. But I'm, sometimes it's innings, sometimes it's hits, sometimes it's, all of them. I usually have a pretty good feel for how the night's going to go.
I'm wondering if going into a game that you're pitching prior to a bullpen game like you guys are having tomorrow, if you ever shift the focus to efficiency, to throwing more pitches, to throwing more innings.
Don't start like thinking that I'm only worried about strikeouts now. Like the way you get a lot of strikeouts is to get to 0-2 as quick as possible and finish at bats as quick as possible. So you limit your pitch count. So really, like strikeouts, higher strikeout numbers and efficiency go hand in hand. Like there's never a time where I'm out there only trying to strike people out, no matter how many pitches I throw. Like I want to go 9 on 90 pitches and punch out 20. You know, like that's the ultimate kind of goal. Obviously, it never works out that way, but yeah, it's not. The two aren't exclusive, so I don't have to shift my focus from one to the other. It's always the focus.
Cool. Thank you.